Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Fallout New Vegas. Last time we left off at Prim, where we had just gotten Edie back, and this time we're right outside Freeside East entrance, where we're gonna go inside and continue on with the main quest. It's this is what should be like episode 50 something. Like 51, 52. I don't have it in front of me. It's in early 50s. And I think it's been enough time. We've done enough stuff outside the main quest to get kind of a feel of the game, of the world that is the Mojave Wasteland, to the point where I think it's time that we can start working on the main quest again. I would love nothing more than to blow your brains out. So I will. And ahead is something you ain't got. Now, things are going to get a little crazy around here, so once we get into the actual Vegas part. Okay. Oh, and this is actually kind of fun because, well, I don't want to spoil. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. It's just really exciting. The first time I played this game, at this point in the game, I was like, I didn't even know what to do with myself. All right. Now, if you guys recall, throughout, we've heard a few things about you're not even allowed into New Vegas unless you have a lot of money, and it costs a lot of money to get into New Vegas and all this stuff. So we'll see if we can get in. I don't remember how this goes. Welcome to the Strip. You can see it's being patrolled by some robots. So we'll see how this goes.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Okay, thanks for the free advice.
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Okay.
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Okay. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Okay, well, see ya.
All right.
Goodbye.
Yep.
I suppose I can... I mean, that was really poorly timed. Like, the timing of that wasn't very well done. But you get the picture. If you don't talk to this guy, you have a fight. And yeah, we could totally take these chumps on. These guys are not difficult.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Credit check. Oh, we're so close with the science. I'm not going to give them credit check.
Admission to the Strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the Strip.
I'm not going to do that.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
Hmm. How much money do I have? I think I'm just gonna do it. There are ways around it, but I have 20,000. I'll just give them the caps.
Submit to a
Yeah,
credit
shut
check.
your mouth. Actually, hold on. See if I have like a Science Weekly. I bet you I got rid of all my magazines because I'm just that dumb. There we go.
Submit to a credit check.
1C, 3C, 34M.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Thank you. Oh, and they killed one of their own with their blowy uppiness. I'll go ahead and take that. And the Vegas gate key. What? I guess I could have done that and not had to pay. And this guy ain't got no legs. So, okay. I mean, we have the key. We don't need the key since we got let in legitimately because of our intellect. But whatever. All right, welcome to New Vegas.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Your name is now Securitron Mark 1. That's not what you used to be called. Ah. Point me to the tops, Victor. I've got a score to settle.
Sorry, Rambler. I know you're fixing to serve up some vengeance, but I'm gonna have to point you to the Lucky 38 first. Mr. House, the head honcho of New Vegas, is itching to make your acquaintance. He'll help you serve that cold dish of yours extra chilly.
Why is a robot passing on his invitation?
Well, now, it was Mr. House who made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I could do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle. He'll be waiting.
And he turns into a police. And he's no longer our friend. And the story comes around. So he was sent to make sure that we deliver the package. And when we didn't deliver the package...
Please, do not stand in the fountain.
Right. So this is the Lucky 38, and we're supposed to go up there. Or...
Alive, guys. We're on NCR time.
Look at this drunk fool.
So fucked up I can't feel my legs.
It's a hootin' good time. Hootin'. Oh, hello.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Easy to hide, huh?
Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip.
Why would I need to hide weapons on me?
Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table.
Okay.
Take a look at these beauties.
So I already have a Silence 22, and I don't use melee. So, go away. Anyway.
We need to stop him.
I love it.
Pressuring me like Hoover Dam.
Oh, these people are stupid. So let's see. We have 2 missions. So ring-a-ding-ding. Search the strip for the man who shot you. Confront Benny at the tops. And the house always wins 1. Now I know Victor told us to go see Mr. House at 38, but Erik isn't. Erik's not going to do that. Erik is going to go to the tops and confront Benny. Because that's what frickin' Erik would do. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Erik does what Erik wants. I'm waiting for something to trigger. I don't know when it triggers, but anyway. I'm going to save right here. Because this is where it's going to get interesting.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Keep holdout weapons. Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
What is there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
Okay.
Have a good time, baby.
And you'll see that I kept my silence 22. If you know what I'm saying. We're actually looking for a gentleman named Benny. I'm not going to wear the gun because I think they can still get mad at you if you wear it.
Ring-a-ding, baby.
Sure, whatever. There he is. Oh, things are about to get bad for you, son.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves like smooth little babies.
Give me one good reason not to kill you.
You want a reason? How about 4? They're called bodyguards, and every one of them is packing. Me too, so baby makes 5. Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed, and not with some holdout pea shooter like maybe you smuggled through security. Anyhow, baby, you didn't come here for vengeance. You came to get clued in. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
Okay. I do want answers. Erik does want answers. Why did he get shot?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Two conditions. Lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Hello.
And see, it would be easy. All you have to do is kill one of the bodyguards, take their gun, and then all of a sudden, then I'm packing big weapons too. So it's not that difficult. And I mean, Veronica is wearing Brotherhood of Steel armor. I have an upgraded attack robot. Don't think it would go so good for them.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Securitron dug me up, and a dock in Good Springs did the rest.
House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
Okay. Pause. So, like I said just before we came in here, once we encountered Victor, Mr. House sent Victor to keep a track on me. Well, mostly to make sure that the platinum chip got to where it was supposed to go, which was to him, right? Benny stole it from me, and Mr. House made sure that I lived so that I could complete the deal, is what I'm getting at right now. I'm going to be completely honest with Benny. I'm going to tell him everything. I'm going to be completely honest, because as soon as I'm done talking to him, I'm going to shoot him in the face. So how did I find you? You dropped your lighter.
To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I got questions, and a bunch of them.
You got questions, I got answers.
First things first, tell me what the platinum chip is.
It's the House edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
What does it do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons. I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
Interesting. How does it work, do you know?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
I see.
How else can I clue you in?
So, yeah, let me understand the scheme. What were you trying to do here?
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
And you're willing to commit murder to make this happen.
Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains.
You're right, murder is the answer. Yours. No. I do see your point.
It's a game, and games have winners and losers. I prefer the former. How about you?
What makes you think you can succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together.
Okay.
Something else you wanted to know?
I think he's trying to offer me to work together, but I want to know about the factions gunning for Vegas.
Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight.
Tell me about Mr. House.
A good cat to swing with, or was until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening. The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership.
Okay. Tell me about the NCR.
A nation of meddlers, trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers. It's complicated.
That does seem complicated. Tell me about Caesar.
Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. They crucify people for kicks, slaughter whole towns. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They spent the meanwhile gathering strength. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon, and if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist.
All right, so tell me about the chairman. So they don't really explain this at all, but there are the three families that they're talking about are the chairman, the emeritus, and the White Glove Society. So tell me about the chairman, which is you guys.
We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the strip on our own.
Okay. Well, tell me about the emeritus.
A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? They always are.
Degenerates, huh? Nah, everyone's a degenerate. Tell me about the White Gloves.
Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may, this, my pleasure, that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement.
I hear that. Okay. Tell me what you think you're going to be offering me.
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
No. No deal. Time to die. Which is, probably what I'm going to say.
Guess I should have seen that coming.
Guess you should have. Are you kidding me? Can you please, Vats? Thank you. Good grief. Benny's suit. Maria, president in the Tops Presidential. Bada bing. All right, we made it. We made it. Energy weapons, energy. I think I'm gonna put that there. Put that there. I'm trying to think. Probably do medicine. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, Benjamin. You had no chance. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. I'll leave those in there for now. Yeah, this was inevitable. There's just no way I was gonna let him live. Erik, he's been wanting this for, however long we've been playing. This entire time. Revenge was on his mind. See, and you get all the info from him. You figure out what the whole deal is. Once you get all the information, why in the world would you agree to help him? Like, oh, thank you for telling me your entire plan. And now I'm going to do it myself. So, that's basically how this went. Tales of chivalry. Yada yada. But now that we do have a little bit more to go on, it's time to talk to Mr. House. I don't... Well, there's no one up here. No one saw him die. This is nice. Nice little conference room. Table's not the best, but, you know, what are you going to do? Nobody saw me kill him, so I don't think anyone should be hostile. But in the event that they are, I guess we'll just have to kill everyone. Everyone's fine. Nothing to see here. Hello to you. I want my weapons back. I think you leave and your weapons are automatically given to you. And I think the thing I think was going to trigger before, I think it's going to trigger right now. Yep, here we go.
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
You again? Okay, if you guys remember, this is the guy who crucified everyone at Nipton. And, so if any point throughout the game you've made enemies with the Legion, made enemies of the Legion, this is your, you know, take the Etch-a-Sketch and just shake it. It removes all, I guess, not negative reputation, but if you have a hit squad out for you, this will erase it. Erik didn't make enemies with the Legion, so, I mean, this doesn't benefit me that much. But at this point, Erik has no inclinations whatsoever to work alongside the Legion. He's got the information he needs, and he's going to Mr. House. Why does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting. Kaisar awaits.
Yeah, that's all you get to say to him.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Okay. So I got this note. Let's see what this note says. I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that New California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave in general and New Vegas in particular. It is in addition a wealthy nation that well rewards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interest, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of the sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices at the New Vegas Republic Embassy in the south side of the Strip. God bless the New California Republic. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. You get pardons from both the Legion and I don't know if that actually puts your Accepted. I actually don't have reputation with the Legion. Interesting. I thought I had reputation with the Legion. I guess I don't. But either way, let me see and make sure I got my weapons back. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Well, we're actually going to go up and talk to Mr. House in the next episode of Fallout New Vegas. Now that we know what the chip does, now that we got a little more information, now that Benny is dead, we got our revenge. It's time to see what is what around here. I've always wanted to follow him wherever just to see where he goes. I wonder if he will actually walk all the way back to Caesar's camp. I don't know. Maybe with my other character, I'll follow him all the way. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. In the next episode, we're going to go talk to Mr. House at the top of the Lucky 38. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of finally some plot exposition. And join me next time as the plot continues. Until then.